Z, more credits roll. Funding for audio description is provided by the U.S. Department of Education. Sponsored by Belfour USA Group Incorporated. Copyright 2025, Hearst Media Production Group, LLC, and Belfour USA Group Incorporated. A logo, Hearst Media Production Group.
Now, Southern California's news leader, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Now on Eyewitness News at 5, a massive crowd takes over the streets in downtown L.A. calling for regime change in Iran. It comes as we learn how many protesters have allegedly been killed by the Iranian government during demonstrations there.
L.A. County District Attorney Nathan Hochman making the explosive claim that one of his workers was wrongfully detained by ICE, where they are now, and what the Trump administration is saying about the claim.
And change is coming to the forecast after days of warmer summer-like weather. No rain in sight, but for now, there is a cool down on the way. Niku Kazori tracking the changes. Hello, thanks for joining us. You're watching Eyewitness News at 5, live on ABC 7 Hulu and wherever you stream. I'm Liz Nagy.
And I'm Jory Rand. We'll get to those stories in just a bit, but first we have some breaking news to get to out of East Hollywood, where a 53-year-old man and his dog were killed in a house fire. The LAFD says it happened just after 3 today on Kenmore near Fountain Avenue. Firefighters were able to knock down the flames and are now working to determine a cause.
And some more breaking news. Thousands of people are without power in Beverly Hills right now. At one point, 30,000 customers were affected, but some of that power has now been restored. SoCal Edison has workers on the scene working to figure out exactly what caused that power outage and get that electricity restored. There's no estimated time on when power will be fully back on. And the situation continues to devolve in Iran as more protesters have been executed, allegedly by the government. Iran's president tonight on social media blames the United States sanctions for hardships and difficulties in the country. He's also saying any aggression toward the country's supreme leader is a declaration of all-out war against Iran.
Iran's finger-pointing comes as the human rights activist news agency says more than 3,900 people have been killed by the Iranian regime since the end of December. More than 24,000 protesters have been arrested, more than 2,000 injured. ABC News cannot independently verify those numbers, but protests are also taking place today in downtown Los Angeles. That's where we find our Eyewitness News reporter, Elena Gomez. She joins us live now with more. Elena.
Yeah, hundreds of people filled the streets here in front of City Hall this afternoon. The group then marched just around this area before returning here to City Hall. The group calling for support for those protesting in Iran. And as those protests in Iran turned deadly, local Iranians and supporters joined together this afternoon in LA to show solidarity while calling on U.S. government leaders to publicly support Iranians. The group waved Iranian flags along with signs that said "Make Iran Great Again," also acknowledging that the deaths that happened for protesters there. Chants in the crowd called for freedom for Iran and long live Pahlavi, an exiled prince in Iran. The rally was organized by a coalition of Iranian Americans, students, human rights activists, and advocates. Those at the rally today shared what they want people in LA to know about why they are rallying together in support of Iranians.
Today people walk out in LA to support my people, their people in Iran. It means everything to us. It means we stand behind them and we can give our life for their freedom to get off from this brutal regime. We need quick action.
I hope the people of LA learn how many people, their neighbors, their friends, their co-workers are affected by what's going on with the Islamic Republic regime oppressing the people of Iran. And I hope they realize that freedom is not just an American right. It's something that the whole world should experience.
And this is video you can see here. This is from Air 7 captured earlier today. This is the moment that the rally took to the streets as the group marched around the area surrounding City Hall before returning there to end that rally. And some people we talked today also shared that it means a lot for them to have support from President Trump, and they say it is welcomed. In downtown LA, Elena Gomez, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Okay, Elena, thank you. 1,500 active duty soldiers are on standby this evening for a possible deployment to Minneapolis.
This is another threat by President Trump to send American troops to American cities. The threat comes as protests against immigration enforcement continue to roil the city. The Pentagon is saying the Department of War, referring to the Department of Defense, is always prepared to execute the orders of the commander-in-chief if called upon. President Trump had suggested he might invoke the 19th Century Insurrection Act in response to the ongoing protests. He later walked back that threat, but warned the option does remain on the table. Meanwhile, Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Fry and Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, whose sources say may face federal investigations, continue to say they've done nothing wrong. The Trump administration says both Democratic leaders are obstructing federal actions by speaking out against ICE's actions.
Los Angeles District Attorney Nathan Hochman says one of his employees was wrongfully detained by ICE on Friday. Tonight, the Department of Homeland Security disputes that claim. Eyewitness News has obtained an internal email Hochman sent to his department, which says the incident occurred Friday morning and said the employee has since been released from custody. The LA County DA also says he directly told the federal government to make sure this doesn't happen again. Homeland Security officials say they have no record of the incident.
European nations have issued a joint statement pushing back against President Trump's threats to anyone standing in his way of taking over Greenland. This weekend, thousands of Greenlanders came out to protest against President Trump's threat to take over the semi-autonomous Danish territory. The president says he'll issue a 10% tariff increase in February on goods from 8 European nations if they continue to oppose him. Those tariffs would rise to 25% this summer. Those countries warn the threats undermine transatlantic relations. U.S. lawmakers from both parties are trying to contain President Trump's threats and smooth out tensions with our NATO allies. Keep it right here on Eyewitness News for the latest on the situation developing with Greenland. You can watch more coverage coming up on World News Tonight right after this broadcast.
Turning now to our weather, we have been enjoying absolutely gorgeous summer-like temperatures for the past several days. Our Niku Kazori is here to tell us more. Niku, is it sticking around?
It will stick around at least for the next couple of days. So yeah, temperatures anywhere between 10 to 15 degrees warmer than where they should be. But we're looking at some beautiful shots with all the warm weather. People are out and about. Look how busy the pier is this evening. We're seeing blue skies and very busy and just gorgeous all across our region. 66 degrees out in Santa Monica. Here's a beautiful shot coming to us from our Burbank cam. You can see the beginning of what's going to be a really, really nice sunset there. About 73 degrees under sunny skies as well. But all across Southern California, we're looking at a very nice evening. 69 in Los Angeles right now, 78 in Anaheim, 71 in Long Beach, and closer to the coast, we are watching those marine layer clouds start to move on in as we head into the evening. Very nice. 65 in Redondo Beach and 67 in Huntington Beach. Now we're also tracking a cool down. I'll have more coming up in my full forecast.
Okay, Niku, thank you.